Yeah, I'm doing this video for Shadow. He commented on one of the previous videos, and I realized I forgot to talk about Keystore when publishing to Meta. And so I want to make this video all about the Keystore instead of redoing the video for something else because I'll probably miss something again. But if you comment below about any issues you're having as a developer to either finish your game or stuck somewhere in Unity, Unreal, whatever it is, let's talk about it. So with this Keystore, in order to make games on Android or even Meta, you need to have a key store. And this is huge even for the mobile market. So I want to make sure everyone's aware of this. Should have gone to player settings. Sorry. For some reason, everything is. So we have, anytime you're building to Android, you need a key store. So when you're in player settings, publishing settings, you'll have what it is, a key store. First, I'm going to show you how to create one, how to load one, and then how to set it up so it automates a little bit of it. As you notice, the path is already set. I don't have to do much. So first, if you don't have a key store, you're just starting, you have to create one. And just be aware that when the first time you submit a game, whether it's to Meta or Google Play console, you'll have to upload it with a key store. And that key store is the way that Meta or Google Play console knows you're the owner of the app. So that if someone hacks your account, they can't just upload a virus or whatever they want into the app lab. And so it prevents that. So that even if someone hacks your Google Play account or your Meta developer dashboard, they can't upload another app to replace yours because they need the key store. Now, if they hack your computer and they find your key store, and on top of that, they know your password, that's like triple whammy. So but they have to also know your password to upload it. Okay, so here we go. So key store manager to add, and here, say create new or select this existing. So you create your key, and then you put it in a dedicated location. And then I have work key store. So I have all my key stores in one place. So if someone hacks me, they can find all my key stores here. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, so you can set the key store, and the file name is YouTube test, whatever, key store. And then in here, you set out the password, whatever you want it to be. I don't even know. And then you have to confirm it. So if they don't match, it's not going to allow you. Say it says do not match. The alias, what you want to call it, and then another password. So this password is like a developer. So here you see you have the password for the key store and then the password for the alias. Because you can create a key store and add another alias for someone else to use the same key store but with a different password. Here you can do the organization. Okay, once you add the key, it will load it. Now, if you select create new and anywhere, it will still do this, hopefully. So if it doesn't, you better be aware of where it saves it because you are going to need it. You can't replace it. Like if you lose the key store, there is no way to recover. No one else has it. Like you are the one that created it with this Unity. No one can recreate it with the same build settings and stuff. If they create a new one, then they can't upload it. And so you have to create a new app, new title, all the whole deal. Okay? There's no fixing that, just so you're aware. And if you publish the game and you need to update it, you can't update it without it. So it's huge. Like you have to have the key store. So never lose it. Very important. The other thing that I want to talk to you about before we go into loading the other one is that you have in Meta in here in preferences, usually you have this external tools and you have a lot of nice file paths. In one of these, there's the key store dedicated location. So I have this work key store right in my D drive. And if I move this up, you'll see it says browse and you can select a location. So that way I do this so that every player settings I have in the preferences, I always have this automatic detecting. So I don't have to dig for it every time. Okay. And if you do this with your source control and have this for everybody, then you just make sure that everyone has a D drive with the work key store, the same path. And as long as you all have the same path, it's going to work for everybody that's working on the project. So if you are doing a team project, you want to decide, okay, where are we going to put our key stores? Let's all put them in the same place. So that way, when we do our source control, we upload these settings. And then from then on, everyone, when they go to anyone can build because they all have the build settings in the same path, right? Or you just don't upload, you don't update the preferences and everyone has their preference to that path. Okay, so as long as that works, then you can go in here and do the password. And if the password is correct, it'll unlock the next one. Okay, so let's say you already have a key store, but you need, in order to, in here, if you, usually when you start the game or you start Unity, you'll have this custom nothing because it says it won't let you build or upload to Meta. So what you want to do is create a custom key store. And then let's say I want to select one. I go to browse and I go look for the key store. And as you know, I have my key stores, this file path, and I could select this one, and then I would have to put the password. But this is not for this game. So it's not going to do me any good. I'm going to build it, and then I'm going to upload it to Meta, and it says, oh, key store doesn't match. But that's how you add it, okay? So I'm going to go back, and in here I can select because I already have the path. It already knows. The other thing is you have to make sure that it says .key store at the end. If you modify the file and accidentally remove that, add it back, or make sure that the file's not corrupted. If it is corrupted, there's no way of like undoing it. So you have to create a new one and start over. But just know that that's why the key store exists, why it's so important, because this is what keeps your project safe. And I believe this was my key store. And now I can go back to building. Hopefully this answers your question, Shadow. If you need more help, you're welcome to message. If anyone's having problems, that's why I also have a community in game devs where I help people finish their games. Because oftentimes there's like these small things that no one mentions or brings up. And I want to make sure that people are aware of what's important, what to keep tabs on, and why it's so important. Because oftentimes this doesn't happen until later. And so it's important that you figure things out. And if this helped you, please give a like. If you have any more questions or you want videos on something else, I'm welcome to do them. I can do them really quick and give you the information that you need. That's why I'm here.